We're just excited about all the program success.
We want to do what we need to do.
Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for the first edition of the Mike Geibel Show as we get ready for the 2024-2025 season. Currently joined by Wheeling University head rugby coach Mike Geibel. And Mike, guys are going to be back on campus here this week on Friday. Talk about what it's going to be like to bring the guys back after such a successful year last year.
We're really excited. We've been working all summer. The guys, wherever they went to go work or go back home for a little bit, took a little break, and then they've been doing our summer workouts, getting ready for the season. Coming back, we know we have a target on our back, after the CRC win in the spring. So we're coming back working harder than ever, trying to put another championship up. And
obviously, as you mentioned, a big year, national champions at the CRC Sevens. Talk about that year overall and all the work that went into that big accomplishment.
It was great. We really came in with a goal. The year before we had come up a little bit short, but thought that we had a good enough team to win a championship. So, putting all the pieces together and the guys coming in and just working every single day towards that one goal and really coming together as a team, and we ended up peaking at the right time and getting the win.
And what are some of the lessons you learned from a season like that to continue to improve and keep getting better?
I think we really learned that as long as you put in the work and put in the time and, everybody play for each other, that's really, I think, what was the difference maker this year. There's a tendency, especially in sevens, because there's so many one-on-one battles and one-on-one tackles and ball carries and things like that, guys kind of get into a mode where they think that they have to do everything themselves and don't realize at all times that there's six other guys on the pitch with them. So, just learning to play for each other and focusing on winning hardware instead of gaining highlights. That was one of our big mantras for the year. So.
And looking at this year's roster, a lot of veterans from last year's team are back. Aaron Juma, Shadrach Mendoza leading the way. Talk about these veterans and kind of how they're going to lead that push to another championship this year.
Yeah, we really only graduated 3 seniors and only 1 from the sevens roster. So we have almost everybody back. So getting into 15 season, these are all guys who have played here before, who have been through the season, been through the ups and downs, of our year, and they kind of know how things go, and they know that they're going to come in and work and push for a championship. And then when we get to the spring, we're going to do the same thing that we did last year and come back with almost the exact same roster. A couple more pieces added in, but didn't lose too much. Just lost Josh from that Nationals roster. So, we know that we have the talent, we have the skill to do it. We just have to come in, put in the work, and then hope to get the best results.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head rugby coach Mike Geibel. And Mike, you talked about some of the new pieces coming in. Talk about some of the new guys that are coming on this roster and some of the things they're going to bring.
Yeah, we brought in a lot of guys. I think we have 14 guys coming in for this fall, so a lot of big pieces to the roster. We had some really good size in the forwards. We have some new line-out options. We're going to kind of work some new things into the system that we haven't really had the personnel to be able to do in past years that we do now. So, and just having numbers is going to be great for us to where we can fully scrimmage at practice, 15 on 15, and be able to have those types of competition and contest between the guys for their roster spots is only going to make everybody better.
And looking at the BRRC as a whole, talk about the conference this year. You guys win the BRRC championships both in the fall and the spring last year. Talk about the conference and some of the challenges it'll face this year.
Our conference, Alex Goff put out an article last year that the BRRC is the most competitive conference in college rugby. I think it was like 70% of matches were less than 10 points difference. So, coming in, we know that every week's going to be a battle. We have a new team, Trine, that came into the BRRC this year. Nobody really knows what they have. We haven't seen them yet in conference play. So, just trying to go in and do what we've been doing and get the results that we've been getting, but we know that it's not going to be easy any week.
And finally, talk about your mantra coming into this year's camp. Obviously coming off a national championship. What are some of the things you're working on, some of the things you're telling your team?
I think the biggest thing is just not to get caught up in the championship from last year. We're going to have our time. We're going to celebrate it. We have the banner ceremony and the ring ceremony and things coming up this semester, but, we don't want to get stuck riding that wave of winning the championship and then lose sight of what we're doing right now. We don't want to start thinking about, oh, we did this, we did that, and think that it's just going to come easy to us. We know that we have to put in the work if we want another one. This is the hardest year to win one. The year after you win one, everybody's gunning for you. There's a target on our back. So, we know that we have to come out and perform and execute, and that's the only way that we're going to get back there.
Thanks, Mike. Good luck this upcoming year. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
We're just excited about all the program
We
success.
want to do what we need to do.
Thanks, Zach. Go Cards.